mash up the dance.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And, of course, Grant Williams. A lot of what he's been doing in his first several games with this new team, just feeling things out, using that basketball instinct and learning the playbook.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Outside Westbrook. Durant, wide open, he fires. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
Here's Smart. Knocks down the three ball.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're in business.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I talked to him about the challenge of trying to stop Kevin Durant. Coach said it's about not letting him get into a rhythm. I told the guys they need to focus on staying in front of him and trying to contest everything. Easier said than done, but we'll see if they can even make things difficult for KD. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Brooks. Following the miss by Julius Randle. You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Morant outside. Over Westbrook. And too long on the shot.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Tries the spin move. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Three-pointer, Brooks. Doesn't go for him. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
This is the type of pressure that Westbrook puts on defenders, forcing them to foul him.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
It's tipped and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trailed by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. McConnell with it. Pass to Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Kessler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Bounce pass from McConnell. A jump hook. And Turner finishes inside.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
To the middle. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Kessler. A second chance effort. The rebound by Turner.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
On the wing, Brooks. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Memphis leading. Outside Durant. Lets it go with a 3. Brooks grabs the board. The Lakers on offense. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Memphis on defense. From outside the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Outside Williams. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Lakers ball.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Pass to Bamba. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's deadly.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Marvin Bagley III. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
6 to shoot. Outside Williams. Pass to Smart. Shoots over Alexander Walker. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Lakers trail by 5. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Smart. The kick out to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Now, Alexander Walker. Here's De Silva. And again, Memphis no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
15.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football. They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And here's Bagley after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. Morant with the steal. From 6 feet. Lakers passing it around. Back to Sabonis. Brooks with the bounce pass. Outside, Smart. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Alexander Walker on the wing. Off target from the wing. The Lakers trail. Outside, Smart. Driving in. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Out to Morant. Here's Smart.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
And it's Smart again missing. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
That one is no good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
The effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams deciding to change it up. Lakers trailed by 5. Here's Morant. Bamba with the block. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Morant. Bamba with the block. They get it back. Here's Curry with the 3. The rebound by Halliburton. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And it's Morant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure that. Think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lakers trailed by 8. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside for Curry. And there's the drive. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Crowder. Pass to Bamba. Takes the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here's the fast break, and Bamba leading the way. Bagley with the bucket.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through it.
Now here's Morant. And the Lakers with another miss. And here are the Grizzlies. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Pass to Crowder. Out to Wallace. Over Smart. Wallace misses. Now Smart. The layup off target.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's Bamba. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Grizzlies making a change here. Lakers trailed by 12. Now here's McConnell. Off target at the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Outside Williams. The kick out to Williams. Shot to stop the run. And it's Durant with the rebound. Alexander Walker with the ball. On the wing, Wallace. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Ball as it's 2 free throws.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to McConnell. Here he goes. Westbrook with the steal. Fast break Memphis. Ahead. A nice shot by KD. And that's now 7 points for KD.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Good on the shot.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Grizzlies.
Outside Durant. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Durant. Nice spin off the left rim and in. KD's got 9.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Here's McConnell. Puts up a 3. Bangs on the trifecta.
Not many centers can be called a floor general, but with his passing, Sabonis definitely qualifies.
Here's KD. 9 points in the game so far. Second shot opportunity. Strong finish by KD.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Curry. Going inside. Banked in off the glass. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, you can say this about Curry. He is reliable. He's going to make the most out of any chance you get, whether it's outside or driving into the lane.
Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. That'll do it for the first half. Memphis out in front as they end the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Morant. Pass to McConnell from deep three-point territory. Lakers passing it around. Back to Morant. From the baseline. Here's Turner. That shot no good. Randall with some nice D. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Fires the 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Lakers trailed by 13. And it's Turner off the drive. He gets that one. Turner's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers.
A multifaceted offensive talent. Turner can do a bit of everything out there.
A three-pointer is right on target. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that really scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Westbrook. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Alexander Walker on the wing. No good from outside.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Lakers trail by 14. Pass to Smart. The tray. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Smart's got 9 points.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
To the inside. Isaac with the steal. Here's Jovic. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Jovic has got his first bucket of the night. Pass to KD. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Count it. Lakers trail by 13. Inside. Pass to Jovic. And there's another turnover by the Lakers.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the Grizzlies with possession. At one point, they led by 16. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Offensive rebound. Kessler. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Number 43, Miles Turner.
Morant looking around. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Durant. 13 points in the game. Outside Westbrook. And it's off from 3-point range. Lakers trail by 14. Smart goes in. And Durant sends it back. Pass to Morant. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Randall. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's deflected. And here's KD for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
The Lakers with the ball. 17-point game. Brooks with no one around. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You asked for it, here they are. The Laker Girl Dance Team, enjoy.
1:58 left to play in the third. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Jonathan Isaac. David, what's the news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Basket counts.
Julius.
Randall's got 10 points in just the second half.
And throttling his power, Randall can hit that little soft shot with consistency.
Outside for Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Down low. Here's Wallace. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
The assist from.
And the Grizzlies lead by 21. 30 seconds left in the third. Here's Sabonis. Back to Simons. Looking to end the run. Bagley with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Pass to Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got 12.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Puts up a deep three. Sabonis grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
That's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Brooks from outside. On the wing, Brooks. The kick out to Sabonis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Number 22, Cason Wallace.
Halliburton outside. Bamba wide open, and he fires. Offline with the baseline jumper. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That is impressive. Marcus Smart just punishing the defense with that finish.
Outside for Halliburton. Off target from three-point range. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Morant drives in. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. And the Lakers making a change here. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Halliburton for three. The Lakers with the rebound.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Smart. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Pass to Wallace. From past the arc. De Silva. No good. Lakers trailed by 19. Outside, Smart. For three. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Yep, that one goes in there.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Outside, Smart. Launches a three. Kept alive. Back to Sabonis. Out to Morant. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Clock at 6. Shoots a fader. Bagley with the rebound.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
At the elbow, it's Bamba. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you. Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. For three, Durant. Outside for Randall. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And there's the call on Curry.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Outside, KD. Over Smart. 6 on the shot clock.
And with the lead in hand, they should not be settling for jump shots.
He's off from 17 feet. Smart on the wing. Here's Turner. Yes, that goes in.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's Kessler. That one goes in. And the Grizzlies lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
RG, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Memphis ball. Shooting for Memphis, Kevin Durant.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And here's Los Angeles. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. And so many times we see someone step up and take charge. And tonight that happened here. It was